Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here, and today actually had a pretty good day. It's like still got all the coronavirus thing going around. Everybody's trying to get stuff, supplies, things like that. But we're for the most part we're stocked up good. Um, and like I mentioned before, people I think are going to stock up more on this because we don't know how long this is going to last. You heard 3 weeks, you heard 8 weeks, you heard July to August, now you're hearing 18 months. I think with everybody trying to stock up on everything, I think there is going to be some issues, with the supply and stuff. But, those are things we learn to live with. Like today, I'm out driving around and I actually kind of liked it. There's not as much traffic on the road. Um, I downloaded, I decided I was going to order. So, a lot of the fast food restaurants normally don't eat that stuff. But I said, I feel like having a big Buford combo from Raleigh. So, looked on my phone and I ordered it. I even got a large size fry and a large size root beer. Not the healthiest meal, but you know what, it tasted good. So I hit that in there. I pulled over. I'm not going to text and drive, but I pulled over. I hit the little order thing and it said be ready in a few minutes. So I'm still driving around doing some stuff, and then I pull in there and just go up to the thing. There's like one other car at the window. I come up to the speaker and I say, hey, I placed an order. So I go up to the window, boom, they got it all ready. Very cool. I kind of like that. Brought it home, ate it. Did my work. Some other things that were coming up, I had to drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours away to go to some meeting. Now it's going to be video conference, and I'm like, I'm cool with that. I can do this from home. Even the business, reevaluating things. Like Karen and I had talked before, like how we wanted things to look, like what would we do? And we thought for a while about, wouldn't it be cool to buy like some two-story building downtown, one that has like an office on the bottom or a retail store, and we could have all of our products and stuff there, do our thing, and then like live up above it. Now I'm kind of thinking, glad we didn't do that. I'm kind of glad this happened before we thought about that, because really we have a full online business here and it's not affected at all. Actually, it is affected by it. Our sales have actually gone up. We've had more people ordering online. We've had more people joining that decided they wanted to get involved with this. Even though they had a good job, things like that, some of them did. Some lost their jobs. We have people saying, you know what, an online business really makes sense in today's world. So I think this has changed a lot of things. I think some of the things that we changed, we're always going to have the online business regardless of our job situation. And like I said, that's brings us in a full-time income. It's actually pretty cool. So we have that going. You know, Maybe I don't want to live in the city anymore. Maybe that would be something like, I still want to be around a city. Like Bay City's not that big. There's like 33,000 people here. So it's a small city, especially compared to some other cities I've lived in that, even overseas when I lived in Bishkek, that was like 900 some thousand, just under a million people. Um, I'd kind of like to live maybe just on the outskirts of Bay City, just out of the city, maybe out in one of the townships or something, maybe not have people right on top of you where you're living. We thought about a condo before. It's like, well, a condo would be cool because then we could travel around. It's like, do you really want to travel now? A lot of things can affect decisions that you make. It's like something can change. And we're not going to do anything, spur of the moment here. It's just things to think about. Because we're still on our 3 to 5 year plan. We're about 2 years, a little over 2 years into our 3 to 5 year plan. So, our big thing here is still, paying off debt, building up some money. Got some good opportunities coming up here, work-wise, very big possible opportunity here. So things could be changing on that, and that would be pretty cool. Kind of get back in my old line of work again. Um, there's always something, when you like they say, when it rains, look for the silver lining in the cloud. Um, and make the best out of everything. And it's actually kind of nice. We were saying, wouldn't it be cool if like any job that could be remote, like you could work remotely at home, I think it'd be really cool. Like if Karen and I both could work from home, that would be like an ideal situation. If we have this business, say we were debt free, we probably wouldn't be doing a job. I'd probably just have the business. We'd do that, and we'd have fun doing, have fun spending time together. And it's kind of nice, like I'm talking to some friends or I see them posting. They're like, hey, it's actually kind of cool to actually have family time for once. People aren't going out, it's like, oh, you got to take the kids to, 13 different sports that they're in, and they're both in different things. If you got two kids and people are running them around and they got these meetings and this and that, and everything's kind of canceled, and it's really kind of bringing families together. Now if you're in a good relationship, that's good. If you got this will really test your relationship if you have somebody that maybe you're not that good having, being at home with them all the time. But I'm actually kind of enjoying this, and spring will be coming up here soon. I see we got some 60-degree weather coming here pretty soon. I love to do yard work. To me, my ideal thing would be to work from home and go out. I love doing the yard. I don't know, it's just like therapeutic for me. Like I wouldn't want to go cut the neighbor's lawn or anybody else's lawn. I wouldn't want to cut lawns for a living, but I really enjoy working on our own yard. And, putting plants in and trees. Like I planted some trees last year and some holly bushes to try to get a little hedgerow going. And I always like doing some beautification projects. And I just like kind of getting in the dirt and things like that. I don't know, it kind of grounds me. Feel good. Um, so like I said, you can still go to these restaurants. You don't see the crowds there. I know some people said that, like if you go right at lunchtime, something like that, there could be a lineup because people are, you got that one line through the drive-through now. You can't just walk in. But it's actually kind of cool to still be able to get this stuff. The people at the window today were very friendly. Looks like they're, nothing's really changed for them. I mean, like Rally's is a drive-through restaurant anyway. There's no indoor dining. So it really didn't affect them. And like I said, as far as our business, we've actually had an uptick in sales and people joining, wanting to do the business. And you're going to see some other cool things coming out with our company here too. So that's all I really have for today. Life hands you lemons, like they say, make lemonade. Make the best out of life. Enjoy time with your family, because eventually this will probably return back to normal, or as much as normal could be. And we may look back on this time and say, hey, it wasn't so bad that I actually got to spend a lot more time with the family members and not have all these outside distractions. So make the best of it. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.